I know you like gear. You know that I like gear. And we're gonna talk about gear. 4 months ago, I bought PGYTECH's original MantisPod handheld tripod. My objective was to use this handheld tripod with the Sony a7C, which is a relatively compact camera. It's a relatively light camera, and I did. I took it out. I liked it. It helped me do more vertical video with the ball head and the Arca Swiss mount on that came with it. This was the professional edition, and I liked this thing. I felt that anything that exceeded the weight of the A7C, we may have a problem. And I also felt that the hype around the MantisPod functionality was a little overhyped. This thing says that it could do like 14 or so positions and it could do all these other things. I mean, it's a tripod. So it's tripod format, handheld format, and then the whole reason why it's got this whole Mantis moniker is that it has this hook in the back, and I guess if you have some kind of vertical surface, like you could put this in a car window and then like tuck this behind the window, and then this would rest on the glass, and then you can kind of get some interesting shots. I don't know how I feel about that. But as a whole, I liked this whole setup. There were some issues with the plate. Is if you use an Arca Swiss plate or like a Peak Design quick release plate, it works just fine. And for the A7C and for the A7 IV, not a problem. But if you've been watching my videos, I also recently purchased a Sony, oh man, I'm blanking on the damn camera name, the Sony ZV-1. And I've really been enjoying the mobility and the smallness of that camera. It's kind of just like it's a pocket camera, really. It's a handheld. It's like something you just keep on you at all times. I really like that camera. One of the things that I mentioned in the review video that I did was you really can't put a mounting plate at the bottom of the camera because it restricts your access to the battery and also to the SD card. It's on the bottom. Not so great. So keeping a plate constantly attached to the bottom is a non-starter, and this thing has a permanently affixed Arca Swiss plate. So not the best choice for this. I could put a plate at the bottom, and I did, but not the best. Enter version 2 of the MantisPod. PGYTECH recently released a new version of the MantisPod. It uses a different type of plastic. It feels a little bit different, and the big differentiator is that it also comes, or you can buy separately, a little Bluetooth remote control. How lovely. Because of my aforementioned issues with the mounting plate, the Arca Swiss mounting plate or the Peak Design mounting plate, I was looking for another handheld. And I had another one that I used, but it's kind of flimsy and the legs squish, and I was like, I'd like something a little bit sturdier. I was actually thinking about buying the vlogging accessory kit that comes with Sony or that Sony sells. It comes with a very similar handle with a built-in control. That's $140. I had already purchased the remote control because I just thought it was small and cool, and I know that it worked with all of my cameras. So I'd already purchased that. It's about $20 separately. So I was already invested in the remote. And then I was like, maybe I want to buy a different MantisPod or a different handle. And they sell a version, or actually this version comes with, you can screw off the top, and it's a normal, it's a 1/4? It's a normal 1/4 screw on. So you could put any type of attachment that you'd like on this camera or on this tripod. So I had a couple of extra ball heads with a screw-on top, so this one just screws on for the camera, and I'm always freaked out about, like, it's not great. It's not great, like, screwing these things in like this, right? Nobody likes that. That's why everybody likes the quick plates. But again, you can't leave a quick plate on this thing. So if you're kind of stuck with not being able to use a quick plate or it doesn't work great, this is a really good option. So you can screw on whatever you want at the top. Again, I wanted something that had a ball head. And this feels nice and sturdy, and it's fairly light. And you can screw it back on, which I will not make you suffer through. And here we go, right? This is exactly what you want. It's small enough that it can fit in the 3-liter front slot of my man purse on the PGYTECH man purse that I bought, the 3-liter sling bag. You can do that. And there is another nice feature that comes with both MantisPods. There's a cold shoe mount here on the handle. So you could either put a microphone in this spot and then plug it in to the microphone jack. But I've been using the hot shoe and the various Sony microphones that I have in my kits with this camera. Or again, I've mentioned that the built-in microphone is actually quite good on this thing. So that gives you an extra slot. And where I have mentioned this camera struggles in the dark, I went online, and this is a no-name brand. I will put the information below. No-name brand, little light, just a little light, just if you need something extra. And you can put this thing. It's not going to add significant weight. You can put this on the cold shoe. I'll do it over here because I'm a little dark on this side. Ah, how nice. A little gadget to add some light. It's still handheld. Still fairly decent setup. Here, we're going to do dual camera. See, now I'm doing it in this spot. I'm over here. So, nice setup. Nice situation here. I'll even turn on the light, even though I don't really need the light with this setup that I have right now. But, ooh, almost too much light. Almost too much light over here. But, again, kind of nice, isn't it? Nice to have the setup. Nice to have the options. This is a nice little tripod. Hold on. Now, I'm going to hit the recording button. I'm going to see if I can shut it off. Take 2 on this little test. All right, let's try it now. It stopped. Turn it on. Hi, how's it going? Turn it off. I love when things work. I love when things are just easy to use and they work. And this is a nice little combo. This is a nice little setup. And so I recommend the PGYTECH MantisPod version 2.0 with the Bluetooth controller. I recommend this cheap little $17 light, which really helps with this camera, which struggles with the light. And it makes it all light and compact and easy to use. Wins all around. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about it, and you guys have been very active about the ZV-1 camera, there are a lot of comments about the whole infrastructure and ecosystem. So if you have questions about this little situation, please feel free to ask. And again, I compare this tripod to the Vlogger kit tripod, and this thing is like I said, it's $140. This one, if you buy the whole kit with the little controller built into it, it's $89. But like I said, I already had one, so it was like $69. So it was kind of I was on the fence because I'd already bought one, and I was on that one just for a variety of other reasons. But I really like this version of it. I actually really like this one better. Some people said that they didn't like the build quality as much, but I am having the opposite reaction. I feel like it's a little sturdier, and I just think it's better. So, and I think it pairs great with the ZV-1. It's the perfect thing for the ZV-1. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. Leave some comments below, leave some questions below, and have a great day. Oh, one more thing. You probably want to see it fit in the man purse because I mentioned it. So again, I know I'm too close. I'm not changing the camera angle. I'm sorry. Man purse. Little pouch dealy in the front, right? So it's got this, I don't know, you could probably put a water bottle in here too. But you would probably, I don't know. I'm a thirsty man. That water bottle is going to be pretty small. Slide this thing in. Like so. All right, so you put the camera in the pouch, and you got this thing up front, and it's great, right? 3-liter bag, you fit a camera, you know, the extra batteries, the controller, the tripod. You know, you can fit some sunglasses and some other stuff. There's other video on that one. Bottom line, Great setup. Thanks for watching.